Y'all like Nick haircut? She got her haircut. I thought she was gonna get the Avalon from the Paul Mitchell book. What happened?
I just didn't have it in me to do it.
You didn't want to have silky smooth hair?
No,
Okay.
I didn't want to have silky smooth hair.
Blue tape, y'all. We did our blue tape walk. We kept some of the tape.
What up though, guys? Welcome back to the channel with Nick and Stevie. Today we want to talk about the process for our blue tape walk we completed literally yesterday.
That was yesterday?
Yeah, it was yesterday.
All right. So we are literally weeks away from closing on our home.
Finally.
You ready?
I'm ready.
So yesterday we actually had to do our blue tape walkthrough. Hence why I have the tape. We might have to use this later.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
We did our blue tape walkthrough yesterday, and I feel a whole lot better now that it's done. What about you?
I feel a whole lot better as well. I had some struggle moments where, after looking at the third-party inspection, I felt like the house is falling apart. We ain't even got in there yet. So I feel a whole lot better after doing a little take walk yesterday.
Yeah. So typically when you do your blue tape walk, it'll be someone from the builder's team, and also
sometimes the actual builder,
sometimes the actual
superintendent may pop in on you,
and then your realtor will be there. Actually, our realtor couldn't be there because she's based in Houston and we're in Dallas. So shout out to Lisa.
Yes.
Lisa from Braden came through. Jaquita had sent her to represent for us for our walkthrough. So shout out to Lisa. Yes. She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Actually, I had worked with Lisa previously here at my studio on some other stuff. So when I saw it was her, I was really excited.
Relieved. Yeah.
So shout out Lisa.
Yes, you did amazing.
We love you, Lisa. We're gonna leave her information in the description below as well.
Yes.
But yeah, typically it'll be, the buyers, someone from the builder and your realtor. And then like Nick said, sometimes the builder themselves may show up. Our builder actually did show up.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah, so like she said earlier, like the inspection kind of scared her a little bit. What was it that scared you? Because I was cool about it. Like, it's just, to me, it was just a bunch of little stuff.
It came back talking about the shingles looked like they had been used and walked on or something on the roof. He made it seem like the side of the house was gonna be a river swimming over there, and it was standing water. And I was just like, oh my God, this house has foundation problems already. He was just like, it was all these things that he had listed, and I was just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was the stove wouldn't stay lit. The gas part of the stove and
the oven.
Yeah, the oven, and then the furnace wouldn't cut on, and I was just like, what is happening already?
So speaking of the standing water, so it was great that it actually rained the day before we had our final inspection.
Yeah.
And then it rained the day of our inspection. So our property was a little wet.
Right.
But fortunately for us, we actually have a French drain system.
Yeah.
So when when the inspector got there, he was a little like, oh my God, it's standing water, but he didn't take into consideration that we had a French drain system. So
it was really fine.
It was really fine.
House wasn't falling apart.
The house wasn't falling apart.
The shingles was fine on the roof. The furnace and the oven has to have a
breaker replaced.
Yeah, it's like a circuit breaker replaced.
So when you're doing your blue tape walkthrough, there are going to be things that may need to be addressed, but your house isn't falling apart.
Right. Oh yeah, he told us the dishwasher had water. It didn't do a whole rinse cycle or something, and brand new dishwasher.
Yeah. But what happened?
We went in there, we started a cycle, and it completed, and it rinsed, and there was no standing water.
Exactly.
So I don't know if he just didn't know how to operate the dishwasher. I'm not sure.
So before you do your blue tape walkthrough, just understand that some things that the inspector point out may be things that the builder are already going to address. It may be things that you point out while you're there doing your blue walkthrough. your Blue Tape walkthrough, try not to get discouraged because that list from the third party inspector
will scare you to death. Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah. So speaking of the Blue Tape walkthrough, what are some of the things that you learned through that process that you think that the people watching could benefit from?
So, some of the things I learned. Well, they teach you how to operate all your appliances. You also are given the tape to walk through and kind of tape off any imperfections. You also are able to bring your original like draft to make sure that whatever you chose in the house is in the right place, or even if they're in the first place.
Yeah, because we had some things that
was completely missing.
That wasn't missing, just wasn't done yet.
Wasn't hidden.
Or was hidden, but the builder actually had popped in, and was like, "Yeah, I know about this. You know, I'm gonna fix this." Blah blah blah.
Right, so, like all our concerns was already on his to-do list, and it was addressed between him and the actual workers, so it was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy the process?
I enjoyed the process. It's very long. We was there from 9 to 12.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody's Blue Tape is usually that long, or if it's just ours. But mainly what we found was just the walls just need to be repainted. They need touch-up paints.
Yes, little nicks and scrapes here and there.
Yeah.
But for the most part, the house looked amazing.
Yeah, it looked amazing.
You know what's funny? You know what I enjoyed about the Blue Tape walkthrough?
Walking with the tape?
No, I don't care about walking with the tape. I think the fun part for me is we actually learned how to work our fireplace.
Yeah, so they told us they was gonna give us this fireplace, and we was like, okay, whoop-de-doo, we're not gonna get an old school fireplace.
Right.
But they never really told us about the fireplace.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was dope for us to figure out that it did all this different stuff.
Yeah, it has all these features to it, which is kind of cool. It's like a gadget in a sense, and it actually kicks out heat as well.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I mean, of course it's a fireplace.
I mean, no, some people fireplaces really don't kick out nothing. They're just on the wall for aesthetics.
That's not a fireplace. That's just a place.
Yeah, I mean, they pay for it.
Yeah. But like Nick said, it was a long day. So make sure you guys prepare yourself. If you're building a house and you're getting to the Blue Tape wall, just prepare yourself to be there for half a day.
Yeah. Grab you some coffee.
Yeah, because we didn't eat.
No.
And we was starving.
Yeah, it was like literally running to get food after we left there.
Yeah, we did. So some of the things you're going to learn in the Blue Tape walkthrough is you're going to spend a lot of time learning about the house, about the structure, about your AC units, your furnace, your thermostats. They're going to talk to you about all of that stuff. And they're going to talk to you about the warranty that you have. For your house, and it's going to be a lot of information, and it can feel overwhelming at first, but you're going to get a copy of pretty much everything that they discuss in regards to your home at the end of the Blue Tape walk. So for us, you know, when we first got there, they pretty much talked about the warranty and about the house before we taped off anything. The taping part was like the last part of the process. And what took the longest.
Right.
But our guy who our orientation guy, he was pretty great at explaining stuff for us.
Yeah, shout out to Ricky.
Pretty Ricky, what they call him.
So he did a great job at explaining all the stuff to us. And then we actually had a chance to go through the house and do a walkthrough. And the purpose of the walkthrough, the Blue Tape walkthrough, is not to like find every nook and cranny or look at every nook and cranny. It's pretty much the things that you see visually from a decent distance that you want repaired or fixed. Most of the things, like I said, we found were just like nicks on the wall, maybe a little dirt or something, or even in one of the areas that we found, it was some paint on the floor.
Yeah.
From them just painting the day before.
Right.
Which wasn't a big deal, but don't look at the Blue Tape process as you're going in there to find something wrong.
Yeah, you don't have to be Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, you don't have to be Inspector Gadget, because 9 times out of 10, say that 2 times, Stevie, 9 times out of 10. 9 times out of 10, if you have a good builder, they're gonna see all that bad stuff anyway.
Right.
They're not gonna present a home to you that is 50% done. Our house is like 99% done. So.
Yeah. And I was excited to learn about all the switches that we have at the home, because we actually have a lot of switches. And you know, you would think because it's in a certain place, it's for a certain light that's close by. That's not the case. So we probably have to label our switches somehow, because we have a ton of switches.
So what's one of the things about the Blue Tape Walk that that you didn't really care for?
It wasn't really a part that I didn't care for. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the whole process. For me, learning about our what is our hot water tank? It's something tankless. Learning about our tankless hot water tank was very informative for me. Just knowing that we need to go out there and flush it every 3 months to keep down calcium buildup. Like, these are things that most people aren't gonna know. Yeah. So now we have to put that on our radar, you know, mark it on a calendar every 3 months to go flush the hot water tank. It keeps down calcium buildup, corrosion. It keeps down having to call it in for repair, you know, using your warranty. So just some of the things that we could learn to make our products or our appliances last longer in the home was kind of thoroughly exciting for me. Them explaining the difference of the filters that go into the furnace. I know next time when we do our final walkthrough, they'll go over the irrigation and
that's it, just the irrigation.
Just the irrigation. Okay, irrigation system for us. So yeah, I was excited. It wasn't a part that I didn't enjoy.
Yeah. So you feeling more confident that, you know, everything's gonna be
where it's supposed to be.
Where it's supposed to be and up to your standard.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing I want to check on when we go back is making sure the actual oven and the furnace comes on, since they had to switch a circuit out or something.
Well, one of the furnaces worked, the other one didn't.
Oh, okay.
Because we got two.
I didn't even know we had two furnaces. The furnaces are in the attic of the house. I didn't climb the stairs to go up in there.
We got two units, one for downstairs, one for upstairs. So one of the ones, I think the one for upstairs didn't work.
Oh, okay. So I mean,
it works, but it kept tripping the breaker.
Everybody upstairs gonna freeze.
Not me. Not me.
Y'all better come downstairs. Y'all want some heat. The day before, I know you had anxiety, the Blue Tape Walk. The day of the Blue Tape Walk, you had some anxiety, and afterwards, do you feel like your anxiety that you had before the Blue Tape, and now that it went through it, was kind of for no reason, or?
Yeah, so for me, the unknown always gives me anxiety. Yeah, because I don't know what to expect. And I kind of had this idea in my head what it would turn out to be. Okay. And you know, based on the inspection report, I mean, I thought we was gonna have to throw them bowls or something up in the house. Yeah. But then when we walked in the house, it was like, oh, this.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I can say the anxiety is for no reason. The process is actually pretty enlightening and pretty fun. Yeah. Because you get to see your house at the 99.9% stage, and the inspection, the third party inspection, like I said, did scare me a little bit. Right. But at the end of the day, we got a good builder. Yeah. And all of the issues that were found, they're going to address anyway. So yeah, it kind of was for nothing. Yeah. It
was great that the shingles was not used and the house wasn't sinking in on one side because it was flood. It was just, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I'm happy. I'm happy it's over. And like I said, we like 2 weeks away from closing, and we're extra excited that we don't have to tape up no more.
Yeah, we done taping.
Yeah, we done taping. And yeah. So thank you guys for watching this video about our Blue Tape Walk process, all that good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, you know where to put them in the comments.
In the comments.
Reach out. Reach out and tell somebody. Here you go. So soon we will see you guys for closing day. Right. Which is,
probably in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, maybe before. Yeah. So hopefully we be in there by Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That's the goal of the builder. He told us at the Blue Tape Walk, his goal all year was to get us in there by Thanksgiving, even though we didn't know that was his goal for us.
Yeah, I mean,
so that was kind of cool.
Shout out for goals.
Yep, shout out for goals. Yeah. And Thanksgiving.
Yep. We're gonna have to eat Whataburger, but
We're gonna be unpacking.
Yeah, I'm back in, but yeah, that's good.
Somebody send us a plate. Somebody send us a plate.
Yeah.
SOS, send us a plate.
Send us a plate. SOP, SUP, send us a plate.
Something.
Sup, send us a plate. Only if you can cook though. But you gotta send 4 plates. Macaroni and cheese on 1 plate by itself.
Cheese all through the cheese all through this.
Oh God.
We want stuffing, not that stovetop stuffing.
No, that don't count.
We want dressing.
Yeah, there you go. We want dressing.
Dressing.
Not stuffing.
Yeah. And what else we want? Sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Not no damn pumpkin
pie.
We out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching the video. Don't pay us no mind. Hit that like button. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys at the closing.
Peace.
Peace. Sweet potato.
I just want to make people silky smooth.